Hello students, good morning all of you. I hope you all are doing well. In previous class we have already discussed about the features of your microprocessor and your components of your microprocessor. Which components are used in your microprocessor in previous class we have already discussed. And in today's class we will discuss about microprocessor and microcontroller. Previous class I have already told about a little bit about your microcontroller. What is microcontroller? Let us recall. Microprocessor is a single chip and other devices are connected with it by externally, but microcontroller is a chip in which every circuits, every electronic computing devices are integrated. It is a integrated electronic computing device. Okay, and including your microprocessor, other devices are connected into your microcontroller. So let us discuss about the difference between your microprocessor and microcontroller. Microprocessor, microcontroller unit. Clear? So I have already told you it is a single chip. It is a single chip. And what are connected inside the chip? What are present inside the chip? The arithmetic logic unit, register, and control and timing unit. Control and timing unit. Clear? But your microcontroller is an integrated electronic computing device. Electronic computing device, including three major components on a single chip. Including three major components on a single chip. Clear? Your microprocessor is a single chip which is inside it the arithmetic logic unit, your register and timing and control unit is present, and your microcontroller is an integrated electronic computing device. It including three major component of a single chip. माइक्रोकंट्रोलर के अंदर क्या होता है? ये सिंगल चिप रहता है, उसके बाद जो भी डिवाइसेस रहता है वो सब उसके अंदर प्रेजेंट होता है. क्लियर? एंड व्हाट आर द थ्री डिवाइसेस दैट इंटीग्रेटेड विथ माइक्रोप्रोसेसर, मेमोरी and input output poles. Clear? As I have already told you, your microcontroller is consisting of your complete microprocessor, then your complete microprocessor, then your memory, microprocessor, your memory and your input output poles. Clear? And your input output poles. Okay, and your microprocessor is a single chip. It consists of your arithmetic logical unit, register and timing and control unit. Okay, and the main difference between your microprocessor and microcontroller is it is a CPU. Your microprocessor is a CPU. Okay, and your microprocessor and in your microcontroller all integrated devices are present inside a single chip. Okay, all integrated device present inside the single chip, and that is your microprocessor, register, arithmetic logic unit, timing control unit, memory and your input output device. Okay, clear? Then your microcontroller has some supporting devices, supporting device. Those are your timer, analog to digital converter and serial input output. Okay, your serial input output. And in your every microcontroller unit, a common communication line is present. Okay, a common communication line present. That is known as your system bus. system bus. Okay, that is known as your system bus. And always remember one thing, your system bus consists of 3 buses. That is your system bus consists of 3 buses. That is your address bus, data bus, and your control bus. Okay, bus is nothing but a communication line. Okay, it is a communication line. It sends the data from the source to destination. Clear? Your system bus consists of address bus, data bus, and control bus. And your bus is nothing. It is nothing but it is a communication line. Just a communication line or wire, and it always sends the data or receives the data from the source point to destination point. Okay, from the source point to destination point. Clear? Now we will see the block diagram of your microcontroller. Block diagram of your microcontroller unit. Okay. This is the block diagram of your microcontroller. See, in your microcontroller, inside the chip, what are integrated? The microprocessor unit present, memory present, input output port is present. Okay, and I have already told you there are 3 supported devices are also present inside your microcontroller chip. Okay, those are timer, analog to digital converter, serial input output, and other devices. Okay, these are the support devices. Okay, and in your microprocessor unit, inside the microprocessor unit, what are present? Your arithmetic logic unit, your register, and your timing and control unit. Okay, and in your microprocessor chip, arithmetic logic unit, CPU register, and timing control unit is present. But in your microcontroller unit, including your microprocessor chip, some other supported devices are also present in your microcontroller unit. Okay, your microprocessor present, memory present, input output device present, and your some supported device here, that is your timer, AD converter, serial input output, and other devices are integrated in a single chip. That is your microcontroller. Clear? And here some buses are present. Bus means I have already told you, as I have told you, bus is nothing but a communication line. And see, always it sends the data from source to destination, or that is the data bus work. And what is the function of your address bus? It saves the address. And what is the function of your control bus? It control the timing and control unit, how many time sequence is needed for the functions. Okay, so that time sequence it will send from the sender to receiver, from the source to destination. These are the buses. Okay, here are the buses. These are nothing but the buses. These buses are also present here. And bus is always necessary, because we have to send any data from source to destination, or save any address from one place to another, or to send any control unit or timing sequence from one place to another place. For any executive operation, for any function we are operating, your bus is always most important part. Okay, so your system bus is nothing but a communication line, common communication line, through which we are sending the data from the source to destination place. Okay, and your system bus is divided into 3 parts. First one is your address bus, second one is your data bus, and third one is your control bus. Clear? And these are the main difference between your microprocessor and microcontroller. Your microprocessor is a single chip or CPU, and your microcontroller is consist inside it, including in your microcontroller, inside the microcontroller, your microprocessor is also present, complete microprocessor chip, and your some external devices, supported devices present, and some external devices just like your memory and input output ports are present. Okay, these complete devices are integrated in a single chip, that is known as your microcontroller. And this particular chip is from the microcontroller, this chip is your microprocessor. It is just in microcontroller, inside the microcontroller unit, your microprocessor is just a single chip, just a small chip. And if we exclude that chip, that is your individual microprocessor chip. But in microcontroller unit, including microprocessor chip, some other devices are also present inside the chip. These are your supported device, that is your timer, AD converter, serial input output devices, memory input output port and other devices. It is known as your microcontroller. Clear? This is the basic difference between your microprocessor and microcontroller. And if any doubt then ask me in the comment section. And अगर ये वीडियो आप लोग को पसंद आया then like कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए एंड सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. एंड नेक्स्ट चैप्टर हम लोग देखेंगे नेक्स्ट क्लास में. थैंक यू सो मच. जय हिंद.